Okay, yeah, it's nice to be here with you. Okay, I mean, how long do we have time? Okay, let's see. Let's talk first. How
As
long
much
do we have
as
time?
as much as you have time. We are there.
So we can talk till tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, great, great, great. Good. First of all, I think everyone should turn on if you already done the program today. So if you don't know program yet, okay, you can turn on your Healy or Micheal if you have it in your hand. It's very helpful to balance, to harmonize. This is what we want, okay? So balance, harmonize yourself to come down. And what we will talk about today's topic, creative homeopathy, is actually, you can find this database in the blue app, okay, in the blue app only. You cannot find it in pink app, only in the blue app, in the database. Okay, so let me prepare the PPT. I think I have already opened it up. So let's see if I can. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, we talk about, it's a little bit big, big topic. Okay, creative homeopathy is actually a big topic, and I want to let you know. Okay, I'm not that specialized person to 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 know about everything about homeopathy. Okay, it just, I want to let you know how to use it, at Healy. Okay, when you analyze yourself or analyze a person, you would like to uh, know his information field, what's happening to this person. So this I will do that also later on. I will mirror my mobile phone on the screen so we can see each other. I would take one of my client or take myself, okay, and we choose the database and see the result, and then we go also with this result to explain it. Okay, so we have actually more part, like two parts. The first part is a theory part, and the next part is actually the practice part. Okay, good. So let me share my screen first. And if you have any questions, type in the chat box, or if we have later on, we have time to make Q&A. So happy to answer your question. Good. So as Shaman introduced me, I'm a doctor in Austria, in Europe, okay, in Austria. So sometimes you say you come from Austria, they say Australia. So I say always the joke, no, Austria, we don't have a kangaroo, okay? Only Australia is kangaroo. So I'm from Austria. And also the second thing is, the capital of Austria is Vienna. So sometimes if people ask me where you come from, I say Vienna. They say, oh, Vietnam. Okay, this is very, very similar two words. Okay, Australia and Austria, and Vienna and Vietnam. So okay, this is the actually a wonderful thing. Every time they mix up, people mix up. But what we are here today is talk about the Healy product, and especially the one of our actually a special, very special topic, or every very special database at Healy. We call it creative homeopathy, and especially for your psyche, okay, for psychological things. Okay, so let's see. I prepare a little bit a long slide. Okay, so we have time, I think, and I will talk about it, and we will see where it direct us. And if you have any question, yes, put on the chat box, or later on you can raise your hand, and I will try my best to answer your questions. Okay, so when you open up the Healy, there are two parts. Okay, the one part is a pink app. Okay, the another part is about information field. Okay, so but in most of the countries, or most of the world countries, especially in APEC, okay, Healy is not declared as a medical device. In some countries, yes, in Europe, in US, especially in Asia, only two countries, it is clear as a medical device. One is in India and one is New Zealand. The rest in APEC region, is not a medical. Okay, so we need to actually to aware, okay, using the words, okay, using the words. We always say in Asia Pacific, harmonization and balancing. Okay, we are not talk about any like diagnose or prevent any disease, cure, mitigate, and treat. Okay, so we are not talking about it. We just talk about balance and harmonization. And especially when you do the blue app, this is vibrating energy or vibrating frequencies to our information field. Good. Before we start, okay, before we dive in what is creative, we need to understand what this is. Okay, this is creative homeopathy is actually a creator, or actually a new, because this is creative. Okay, it's new. Homeopathy is homeopathy, but creative is more modern. Okay, and this is by Anthony Pepler. Anthony Pepler is also one of our doctor member at Healy. Okay, member core. She worked with us really closely, and also sometimes she talk about homeopathy or creative homeopathy, especially in the special seminar. Okay, and this creative homeopathy is actually a very, very special, a very super exciting database is on our resonance module or database, okay, of Heal Advisor Analyze app. You can find it again only in the blue app, not in the pink app, okay? It contains the access of Pepler's live work with correspondence of the most important homeopathic remedies, about especially to the psychologically part. And you may, if you, I don't know when you join Healy or when you sign up Healy. So we have actually one database. It's called Materia Medica. Okay, we put, or we included Materia Medica database now into the creative homeopathy. So sometimes people who joined before 2021, I think the 3rd of May, okay, they have special option or spatial database. This is called Materia Medica. And after that, okay, after maybe I think the 4th of May 2021, so we included Materia Medica database into creative homeopathy psyche. Okay, so you don't have standalone Materia Medica anymore. Just so you know, there are two difference. Before 2021 May, you have standalone creative homeopathy and Materia Medica. And after 1st of May or March 2021, so they don't have it anymore standalone topic database. Okay, so with analyzing the information field, okay, which psychic emotion patterns are most in need of harmonization. So as you know, there are a lot of things in us, okay, during we grow up, okay, we grow up from small, grow up, and there are a lot of things happening, okay, but these like bad things, okay, or issues we don't want to talk about is safe somewhere, okay, it's in us, okay, with us. And if we cannot balance, harmonize this cause, okay, this root, okay, then may cause that something will be going wrong in the future life, or maybe you already feel that something is wrong, okay, because in the past we have some issue, some bad experience, and this is in hiding our information field, okay. And right now today with the creative homeopathy psyche, we have this ability, or Healy give you this ability to see, okay, to analyze and to know when was it happen and how to clear the way, how to clear the pathway. Okay, so now you have the Healy, now you have this ability in your hand that you can do something to clear, okay, to balance, to harmonize the situation was happening before, but hiding in us. Okay, before there's no any possibility, but right now you have that in your, the Healy is in your hand, and you have the blue app, so you can do that. You can do that. You have this ability to do it. Okay, good. Then let's understand first, who is Anthony Pepler, or who is Dr. Anthony Pepler? Okay, she is the German therapist, Anthony Pepler. She created creative homeopathy and founded the Center of Creative Homeopathy. She is the author of 5 foundation work on creative homeopathy, the desire to help others recognize their individuality, okay, free themselves from manipulation and take personal responsibility, lead Anthony Pepler to work as a therapist and homeopath. The systematic decoding of psychological correspondence of homeopathic substances is one of her most outstanding achievements. Okay, so she learned what to do or what is homeopathy, and then created, okay, fusion, okay, put it together and created the creative homeopathy psyche for us. Okay, but there are these 5 fundamental works. Okay, we will talk about it. It's a very long story, but if you understand, you just listen to it. Okay, you may have more idea what is actually creative homeopathy can do to us or for your friends or families members. Okay, good. Sorry. Then we have the next page. Okay, and here you can see about Hans-Jürgen Albrecht. Okay, why I want to mention this person? Medicom founder Hans-Jürgen Albrecht, who passed away in August 2014. He is the originator of the idea of founding homeopathic remedies with the computer, okay, digitalized, so creative, okay. He was a law of business administration student, nurse, and so on, intensive care nurse, and so on, paramedic, and he knows, actually, he bring up the idea to Anthony Pepler to put her idea, okay, into a real things, okay. After only medical high school graduation, the envisaged medical study was not feasible. In the break before medical study, medical preparation training was implemented. Likewise, the works of study in economics and law were occupied. Okay, this is a little bit a story about Hans-Jürgen Albrecht, but this is the 2 person who actually bring up together. Okay, so Anthony Pepler with Hans-Jürgen Albrecht. So in the Heilpraktik school in Germany, okay, homeopathy was the most fascinated subject for Hans-Jürgen Albrecht, especially classic homeopathy was formative as a theory. Okay, so they know the homeopathy, what homeopathy actually for. I'm not sure if you know a little bit of homeopathy. If yes, that would be great. Okay, if not, it's also good. Okay, it's not. This is not a must. Okay, you have to know it, then do that, then do that. No, you don't need. Okay, here is just overall story, overall no, but this is not the must. Only the must, what you need is how to use it. Okay, this is what you need to know. You need to, when you do the analyze and read from the analyze and also compare and also decode the percentage, decode the text. This is what we do, okay? If you are just maybe sign up, if you just use it, this is the easier way, okay? Don't think too much. Really, really easy, simple, okay? Because Marcus created Healy for everyone, okay? That everyone can use it. You don't need to be a specialized person. You don't need to be a doctor. You don't need to be a that and that, okay? And everyone, every person, normal people can easily use it, okay? Just use with some key points, and then actually you can perfect it by yourself, okay? Good. The next page, let's see. So in the creative homeopathy psyche, we have a database. There are actually 347 programs in creative homeopathy. Okay, if you open up, I will show you also later on. Okay, I will show you also later on when we open up the database, and you can see how many included with this database. Okay, so As mentioned before, many, if not all, of the creative homeopathy individual frequencies can be found in homeopathy materia medica. So that I mentioned before. So we have before materia medica, okay, and then we implant or we copy materia medica into creative homeopathy. So the homeopathic remedies, of which the frequency of these individual frequencies are drift from like a range of adrenaline, acetic acid, main chemical component in vinegar acid from water, and chromium to ginkgo biloba. Okay, I hope you know these remedies. Okay, and ginger and violas. Okay, just like the materia medica, Healy database creative homeopathic psyche contains an extremely wide range of homeopathy remedies, including many of those found with Healy materia medica database. Okay. Then, what is actually before we go into creative homeopathy? Okay, because it's I have to move a little bit around. So we need to understand what is homeopathy. Okay, this is the principle. Okay, if you understand the principle, I think it's easier for you also. Let me create this one. Let me go back. Okay, this one. I hope I can move this one. Okay, I move it this way. I think, yeah, it's better. Okay, that everyone can read it perfectly. So what is homeopathy? You need to understand if this is the basic, okay, fundamental. So homeopathy is the medical system based on belief that the body can cure itself. Those who practice it with tiny amount of natural substances like plants or minerals, they believe that these stimulate the healing process. It was developed in the late 1700 in Germany by Dr. Samuel Hahnemann. Okay, this is the founder. Okay, Dr. Samuel Hahnemann is the founder of homeopathy. It's common in many European countries, but it's not quite as popular in United States. So in Europe, it's more popular to understand or to know more about homeopathy than in rest of the world. Okay, while this definition isn't necessary in the true meaning of homeopathy, the understanding the natural substances can stimulate the healing process is a great place to begin. Digital homeopathy, it may accurately be more accurate to call it digital therapy. With digital homeopathy as one of the capabilities with the digital therapy. So we turn everything, you can see the remedies, everything digitalized, not only in the real, okay, not in the like flower, plants, and so on. We turn this signal or this frequency from these plants or this into digital, also digitalized. Okay, that's why we can use it in the Blue app. If it's not turned to digital, so we cannot use it. Okay. So digital homeopathy, Healy materia medica basis. Okay, this is actually the together. Introduced to understand homeopathy with materia medica created by Dr. Samuel Hahnemann. Okay, here we are. Actually, we dive in a little bit to understand the origin and operating principle of homeopathy. The reason it's important to make a distinction between digital therapy and digital homeopathy is because of the wide range of frequencies available within in Healy database. Not all of this digital therapy Healy database operate under principle of homeopathy. Okay, not everything is under or put under homeopathy. For instance, through the vital substances Healy database, formerly known as amino acid, we can access the frequency of vitamin C. There are several reasons why vitamin C doesn't count as homeopathy remedy because it's still great healing substances for the body. Not to worry, there are plenty of more traditional medium of homeopathy available through your Healy's digital homeopathy capabilities as well, from herbs, flowers, essence to gem elixir, okay, Australian gem elixir, okay, and tissue oil, and Healy conveniently grant access to all of your homeopathic and naturopathic needs. And with the recent addition in 2021 May of the Healy Creative Homeopathy Healy database, which counts more than 300 individual frequency programs. The list of digital homeopathy and digital therapy frequencies in the palm of your hand is still crazy. So we create, we improve, we increase more and more in the future. Okay, what you have in your hand, okay, what you have right now, maybe the professional edition, you should have everything, but we implant day by day, month by month. We also renew, recreate, okay, and for our databases. Okay, good. Now understand the digital therapy first. Okay, the Healy can use microcurrent as a medium to transfer frequencies to the body. These frequencies can be delivered at the same resonating frequencies as the multitude of different things. Everything has a range of resonating frequencies from your chair to frequency of light. Okay, so everything around you is frequency. Okay, just can we sense this frequency or not? But I think the easier one to understand our power. Okay, the power at home, the power at home, they have their own frequencies. And normally in Asia, right now, in Singapore, is a 60 hertz. Okay, this is frequencies from our power. Okay. And as example, sending the frequency of vitamin C, for instance, to your cell, or omega-6 fatty acid, or tissue salt, or flower essence, the list of healing natural substances can be sent the frequency of through the Healy goes on one-to-one, okay, on one-to-one. And the best part, through the Healy quantum sensor, it can be the quantum information field as a medium and send these resonating frequencies over the distance. What that means? That means you can sit here, like me, I'm sitting here in Singapore, my family is in Taiwan. So I just need some of the information of this, the person I would like to resonating frequencies. So I just need it and put it as a client. Then I can send frequencies over Healy to this person's information field. And this person can be in New York, okay? This person can be in London, okay? Also, okay? You just need some, like 4 very, very important information from the person, then you can actually resonating frequencies over the distance to them or to her. Okay, then let's see the next one, next page. About, okay, now we're coming to creative homeopathy first, okay, about the creative homeopathy overall. So creative homeopathy consists of 3 additional pillars compared to the classic approach developed by Dr. Samuel Hahnemann. We don't just rely on empiric study, but also the science of symptom language and deep psychology. Also, we use homeology, which are homeopathic remedies that are produced with radionic technology. We call it homeologicals. Okay, so we put both together. Okay, find the symptom, have the symptom language, and put homeopathy, so it's become homeologicals. To understand it, okay, to understand it, we need to understand also, let me move, if I can move it is away, okay, it's disturbed. The psychological means of symptoms and disease, also known as symptom language, okay. Every issue or every symptom, they have their own languages, okay. So we have here, we need to decoding the psychological meaning of disease, of symptom, or symptom is like translating a foreign language. Hence, the expression we use is symptom language. So each symptom or each cell in our body, they can talk to each other, okay? And they have their own language, like the symptoms, okay? The disease, they have their own. You just need to understand it. Then you can decode, you can help, you can balance to harmonize. If you don't know the language, like you are like right now maybe in Taiwan, okay? You're in Taiwan and you don't speak Chinese. You may not understand what the people in there talk about, or you like in US and you cannot talk English. Okay, so the people cannot communicate with you. So this is the symptom language. This is also the why we need like signals, okay, to decode, okay, decode. This is understanding this from a communication will give us clue where illness is rooted and how to resolve the inner conflict. The symptom language never lies and reveals detail about person's life circumstances, behavior, and relationship. The issues that are not understood through consciousness will somalize that is become a physical. Okay, the symptom language is the best building block and enable objective by a view of person's actual situation, both in acute cases or illness or everyday situation. So this is the symptom language you need to understand what's happening in the body, what these symptom would like to talk about. Okay, so you need to understand. If you don't understand it, you cannot decode it. Okay, this is the way. And via the Healy, via the creative homeopathy psyche, now you have these tools in your hand to understand this symptom. Okay, to understand symptoms language. Okay, then we have the next one, introducing. This is actually a little bit long, okay, but I will not stay too much on each detail. Okay, I will not stay too much. Like here, introducing symptom language. Symptom language is the term that coined by Anthony Pepler, inventor of creative homeopathy, to describe psychological meaning behind symptom and disease. According to the understanding of holistic medicine, every illness is rooted in a mental conflict based on trauma, adaptation, and conditioning. Therefore, symptom language is the communication of our unconscious higher self by using our body to express an issue that is not recognized or surprised in our being. Before we go into detail, start with the psychological meaning of most important infections and pediatric disease. We would like to recommend a few articles we wrote in the symptom language. So Anthony Pepler, she wrote actually a book, okay, a bunch of books, okay, to explain. Okay, I just put things together. But we are not going too deep. Okay, we're not going too deep to understand. I just give you an overview. Okay, if you want to know, there's a lot of internet. Okay, there's a lot of information. You just need to type Anthony Pepler, Dr. Anthony Pepler, or Jansberg Bridge, so you can have a lot of information from the internet. Okay. So there's explain what is deep psychology, homology, and symptom language. Also a little bit explain what is concept of symptom language about. The creative homeopathy covers one of the essential pillars of holistic therapy, as known as psychosomatic manifestation, or basically the individual psychological meaning of specific disease. According to mainstream medicine narrative, some symptoms are based on psychological disharmonies, as they call the psychosomatic disease. Okay, this is the effect. Okay, cause and effect. So Healy now is the tools here to let you find the cause. Okay, cause, we always know the result. Okay, what we see, what's experiencing is the result. Okay, now you have Healy in your hand. Okay, you have ability to understand, to find where it started. Okay, what's happening there, or why it was happening there. Okay, this is the cause and effect. Okay, like the happening and result. Okay, so you have now today you have this ability with Healy in your hand to find, to read your consciousness. Okay, to see your information field, to understand the starting point. Okay, to starting point, balance, harmonize the starting point, so the result, the effect will change, because you change, you harmonize, you balance the cause. Okay, where it started. Okay, like firefighters. Okay, if you know firefighters, they go out, they split it in two groups. Okay, one fight the fire when it's born, and another group is going to the place to find where it started. Okay, this is very, very important. Okay, so where it started is important. The result is also important, and if we can balance, harmonize the cause problem. Okay, the starting point, I think actually the result will change too. Okay, you can, because you balance, harmonize already the cause. Okay, the root. Okay, so the result will change. Totally may not existing also. anymore. Okay, because you killed. Okay, you harmonize, you balance the cause, the issue, the root. Okay, where it started. Easier to understand. Okay, then. Okay, I don't think I need to talk about too much here. Okay, just in the future, okay, when we have more time, okay, we have 4, 5, 6 hours, okay, we can go through, but it's little bit time of today only, so we're not going to understand too much, okay. But if you really like it, okay, you may ask for this PPT, but normally I'm not giving out any PPTs, okay. Just let you know, this is the concept is here, everything's here. I put a lot of effort into make it to understand, but this need time, okay? This need time to explain. This is not easy to understand, but we are here. I think the easier way is to understand how to use it. This is what we want, okay? This is what we want today. Okay, then we have inner conflict are the key, okay? Symptom language in nutshell to understand, okay? To open up is like a onion, okay? You have to peel one piece, one face or one skin one after one, okay? To see the core, okay? To see the coin, the center, okay? But you need to peel skin by skin, okay? And the creative homeopathy actually showing you already the cause, the issue, okay? Already where it started easily. You don't need to peel one skin after one. Okay, so a little bit here, the chapter of creative homeopathy, we will have this is like into the subject matter while we discuss the topic of symptom language in our previous article in the few pages before. Identify trauma-based implants as the root cause of pathological somatize. Okay, it will now explain this conflict tend to repair in circles as opportunity to neutralize these underlying issues. Okay, this is also deeper, okay? These psychological implants and trauma. So some of the issues, okay, turn to our trauma. So we may have, when we have sleep, okay, then we have bad dreams, okay? Traumas can cause this, okay, because the starting point may long time in the past, okay, but is in us, okay, like a black points in our life, okay, and this can grow, okay, this can grow, and when it's grow more and bigger, okay, then will cause some issues for our can maybe give us turn to us that let us not feel well, okay, because the trauma is there, okay. And here today with the creative homeopathy database, you can find this, okay, and actually balance, harmonize really quick, really fast. And you can see with our theory, with our recommendation, you can really quickly balance, harmonize some of the situation really fast. Just few clicks, okay, then should everything good to go. So let's see what I prepared. Let's see, psychological implants, trauma restanding, okay? Just let you know, this is here, okay? Homeopathic trauma therapy, misunderstanding trauma, okay? Here will be explained trauma, and this is also trauma means negative emotions, okay? Then losing a loved one, like some cases like losing a person that's very dear to you, to us, can be extreme painful, okay? We can experience with partners, friends, family members, and even animals. We feel that stinging in our heart chakra is controversial topic because particularly the pain drives from the fact that we tend to stop the flow of our life. Okay, stop, because something happened. That's why our smooth flow is stopped by something. Okay, like a stone on the way. Also, the prana, the chi is interrupted. Okay, easier to say. Losing something, losing a loved one, animals. I don't know if you have dog, cats at home before and die, and you feel really upset. So you stop there. Okay, you can move on because this chi, okay, this stop there, and you need to try to clear, okay, to clear this chi, to clear the path, let this prana or chi can flow, okay, can circle, okay, in our body. This is also the point why the creative homeopathy is very important for us, and also we put it in our database. Okay, so we are responsible for our emotion. This is also the word here to explain. Okay, avoidance and control issue, lost relationship due to affair. Okay, conclusion, we are not told. Okay, losing a beloved being. Okay, like the movie. I don't know if you see the movie. The movie Titanic is actually the favorite movie for Dr. Anthony Pepler. Okay, example, because it's dated back beautiful, the perfect archetype situation of having to watch the love of your life, okay, vanish in front of your eye to never come back and so on. So when people start to project themselves into the Kate chakra, Kate character, sorry, it will automatically trigger their suppressed trauma. Of course, first you need to identify yourself with the protagonist to a certain degree, okay? This is also a trauma. Or when we see a movie, this is also sometimes a trauma movie also can cause some issue in with us or in us. Okay, and here is the article from Anthony Pepler, organo of creative homeopathy theory, and elaborate how we attain psychological implant based on traumatic experience, especially the challenging of the dealing with the loss of dear person in a widespread issue, because it's inevitable, but people die. According, take the example of protagonist in alternative psychological point of view. Okay, this is also just understand the trauma is there. Trauma was built. Okay, chi and prana can move because something stuck there, and you need to let your life flow. Okay, circling. Okay, but sometimes may not moving smooth because some big issues, some traumas. Okay, was happening a long time ago, just ago. Okay, just of this cause issue. That's why our life or our life, okay, cannot actually move smoothly. Good. Trauma, psychological implants. Okay, trauma understanding the root of suffering. Then this is the scenario. Titanic. Okay, once again the trauma. The Yoda principle. Okay, you know the Star Wars. Okay, relationship, self-contained, singularity, and just one, and so on. The separation, illusion, and so on. This is also what actually, if you understand the movie, is actually Yoda want to try to tell us, okay, to clear the past. If you not forget the past, you cannot move on. Okay, this is also another word to explain. The only substance solution, letting go. Okay, this is the effect. Okay, letting go. This is very important. You need to let it go. But sometimes we cannot because we don't wanna. Okay, we don't want to let it go. Okay, so soul's conflict with worldly attachment. Yes, this is the flow. The soul is aligned toward freedom, flow, gratitude, and living in the now. Okay, a mind program. The mind program based on attached trauma is quite the opposite. Okay, our soul is actually, if our soul don't feel well, so we are not feeling well. Okay, because why? Because we are three together. Body, mind, and soul. Okay, these must be aligned to each other. Okay, if one of these is unbalanced, okay, body, okay, not unbalanced, or mind is not unbalanced, or soul is not unbalanced, okay, then cannot functioning well. Okay, cannot. We say it also another word, cannot be coherent. Okay, so body, mind, and soul, and also right now the around. Okay, must be coherent to each other. Okay, body, mind, soul, and atmosphere around you, okay, must be aligned to each other, must be coherent. Then our life can shining. Okay, that's why we have also a lot of programs like Soul Cycle. Okay, to help you. If this program cannot help, you have another tool to help. Okay, to support, to assist. Okay, not only this program can help, okay, support, assist. Another program can do that too, okay? Soul program, okay, what else? This soul is for our soul, okay? So for body, okay, maybe nature cycle, okay, and so on. So that's why we have a lot of databases, we have a lot of programs to help you, because each one is different. Each one need different way. Each one need different tools, okay, to clear the past, okay, to take out some traumas, okay, from the life, okay, what's existing before, okay. This is very important. That's why we give you everything that you need to try by your own. There's no SOPs. There's no you can only do that, then you can have this and this, okay. There's nothing like this. That's why the database is huge. The program is huge that you can experience by your own self, and to find your own program, to find your own way to clear your past, to live in a better lifestyle. Okay. So then, good. Here a little bit about homeopathic conclusion. The homeopathic, I'm not sure if you understand it. So the homeopathic is actually delusion of something, okay? So we have homeopathic clinics or practitioner or doctors in Europe, okay? Not so many in Asia, okay? Few only in Taiwan, as I know, okay? They always talk to you, okay? They talk to you before they give you something. They want to understand, and they ask a lot, okay? And here is also at Healy, if you want to know, to define, to find the way to the deep place, the deepest place, you need to ask also, to open up, okay? One shell by another, okay? This is the homeopathy, this is the delusion, more diluted, more clear. You can see the point, okay? Good. Okay, a little bit here. How does homeopathy work? This question is also fundamental challenge regarding all related alternative therapies like radionic or bath flows. Before we go deep into advanced physical models and theory, I need to summarize how we come here in our Oregon of Creative Homeopathy series of articles. First, we look at how trauma created psychological implant in our subconsciousness. I gave a couple of examples, like a scenario of losing a beloved one person, which is very common issue. With the example, I show how the subsequent imprint could have a pathology impact on our life and inhibits us from unfolding our full potential. We could consider this implant as an extraneous program in our operating system, to use the technical and analogy. So how can homeopathy help us to get rid of these inhibitors? Okay, this is what we are here for, to understand. So homeopathy is actually give us to find, okay, to find the cause. Okay, this is the way. Normally it's not easy, but you have right now the database homeopathy that you can find, okay, creative homeopathy psyche, to understand more the psychological part, okay, to balance, harmonize the psychological part. So what else I want to talk about? Okay, homeopathy from science perspective. Okay, here maybe a little bit to stay here. Multi-dimensional realities is trippy. Okay, even for Einstein. Okay, if you are a spiritual person, the idea of afterward is something quite familiar to you, but I want to talk about it scientifically, because many spiritual notions are distorted by religion dogma. So the concept we need to abstract is a multi-dimensional reality that expands beyond space and time. Even Albert Einstein had to admit that there must be another reason behind this time-space continuum. When quantum physics challenges scientific model, he had to deal with the phenomena like quantum entanglement. Even for Einstein, this was bizarre that he initially called it a spooky remove effect. Later, he conducted his own experiment with two fellow scientists and renamed the spooky effect into Einstein Podolsky-Rosen paradox, or in short, EPR paradox. Okay, this is what behind. And quantum entanglement is interconnective. Okay, Einstein had to admit that two elementary particles could be entangled. They become intercontinented. Okay, so sorry. Okay, on the deeper level. If that happened, those quantum particles can be separated as far as possible, and still they will mirror precisely the spin of each other. They will act complementary. In quantum physics, we talk about non-locality. Imagine one particle on one side of Milky Way, another on the opposite side to give you a better picture. How we force one of them to spin differently. We will see now that the sister particle will change its spin without delay. How is this possible? How can the other particle get the information instantaneous when, according to Einstein, the speed of light is the universe's fastest possible movement of passing on impulse? Okay, this is to understand quantum entanglement, but we explain it also a little bit later. And quantum entanglement, to understand easily, is okay. How to understand quantum entanglement? Actually, a better way, like you just think of someone. Okay, I'm not sure if you experience like this. You just thinking, send out message, okay, to someone, and suddenly you receive a message from someone, okay, from the person you just think about, okay, because you are entangled, okay, like. Also, like easier to explain is like everyone using a mobile phone, okay? Using mobile phone, you just dial a number. This person can be in New York, okay? You just dial the number or talk via WhatsApp or Skype or what else, WeChat or Line, okay? And the person put up the phone and talk to you, okay? So you are entangled to each other. So if in case you call someone, you call a person, and this person is not answer the phone, okay, so you are not entangled. This is the entanglement. You just send some message out. If the person receive and return, so you are entangled. If you send out something out and the person not return anything on the receiving or responding, that means you are not entangled. Okay, easier to say it. Okay, so this has certain connections to each other. Okay. Okay, higher dimension. Okay, not talk about it here. Information space, homeopathy. Every remedies represent an archetype in homeopathy. The theory behind, okay, remedies is like every substances in the physical world is associated with archetype situation. As Einstein would call it, it's a quantum entanglement, a spooky remote effect. Each unique element in nature reflects a specific life situation, quality, or conflict. We find this very idea in hermetic principles and various ancient wisdom teaching. Hence, every homeopathic remedy has respective indication and mirror as a related psychological situation. Do you remember I stated symptom as a secret language of the unconscious mind? Okay, this is one of the PPTs I showed to you before. Okay, the secret of homeopathy, potency. Okay, I hope you understand it. The potency, and this is also what we are using. Okay, list of potency. When you're using aura analyze, when you're using coaching analyze, you get always like sometimes a C or D or M. This is potency. Okay, this is come from homeopathic potency. Okay, the secret of homeopathic potency was built or was published in the German language by Antonie Pepler while developing her personal approach called potency. Okay, the secret of homeopathic potency is first published, okay, by Antonie Pepler. So this is, if you want, I can send this page, okay, to let you understand what is potency. Okay, also delusion. Okay, delusion. So homeopathic potencies from the idea to method. Imagine you want to build a table, okay? A first idea existing. Initially, this table does not yet have a fixed shape. All variants are still present in the basic concept. Then you think about what kind of table it should be and what form it should ultimately have. With this consideration, you rely on idea over the other. The materialization begins the vision of how the table should become the plan on paper. The purchase of material and tables complementation also and ideas materialization. Okay, then sorry. With this, a specific result has been created, an idea has been established, specified and completed. The highest degree of materialization corresponds to the finished result. Okay, we build something together, and this is, we need to have idea. Okay, then you need to realize, you need to put on something, and then the result can be seen if you create it. Okay, so now health and disease, I think we need to talk about this. Okay, healthy and disease, but if this inner life motivates are unclear, disordered or divergent, okay, if he orients himself too much to the outside, that degrade himself into an object and become ill. Concept, justification, impulse of willpower and beliefs, uncritical adopt to the family or associated mind, a conflict with each other, within himself. Those different condensation levels of life vision arise, which do not harmonize but can be balanced if men strive from harmony. This process of harmonization is called healing. Okay, harmonize and balance. This is the final goal, what we need or what we want. Okay, this is actually simple explain. This is also I explained before. We need to harmonize to balance. If you harmonize the balance, then should be everything clear. Okay, so your life run smoothly. Okay, so now, okay, now let's see together. Okay, let's see each other. Let's see together what we put here. Okay, so if you open up the database and you find creative homeopathy, psychology or psyche, okay, this is include 347. Okay, 347. So the database creative homeopathy psyche is the gentle, timely, completed harmonization through a special method that treatment of stress and underlying causes, sources, recommended literature, okay, by Anthony Pebler. If you want, you can buy this book, The Meaning of Symptoms and Disease Pattern. This is what I summarize in this PPT. Okay, if you want, you can buy this and read it by your own. Okay, but this is also, yeah, very long. Okay, it's a very, very long. Okay, then you open up the database. You can see a lot of, there are 347 these names. Okay, abrotanium, absinthium, acidium aceticum, aconitum, napellus, and so on. So you have 347 or 47 different this kind of remedies. Okay, so I put it out everything, and also according to Anthony Pebler. Okay, this is the like a search. Okay, if you have this symptom, okay, like I'm not sure, like alcohol abuse, okay, like you have allergy. Okay, let's see, allergy. If you have allergy, okay, that means you need these kind of remedies, okay, to balance, to harmonize your allergy issue. Okay, so she put actually a lot of this. Okay, there are a lot. You can see the list is very, very long. Okay, each issue in our life, okay, each issue in our life is actually can harmonize to balance with certain remedies. Okay, that's why we put also 347 remedies. Okay, and each remedies can use in different way, can harmonize, balance different issues. Okay, not only one remedies can harmonize, balance only one issue. No, one remedies can actually have many, many ways. Okay, if you have that and that issue, so these remedies can actually balance, harmonize for you. You just need to, you just understand how to use it. That's the, okay, that's the way, that's the goal. Okay, good. I actually translated here, but here I want to explain to you. This is the live topic. Okay, this was mentioned once by Anthony Pebler on her session, on her training session. Okay, she put out here 24 different live topic. Okay, live topic. And okay, and here maybe I want just mention one or two, not to talk to about everything here. Okay, like number 23. Okay, burnout. Okay, burnout situation. And I hear the translation: burnout obligation to go to the wrong way. Okay, what this means. And also sometimes we have headache. This is also a problem of repression of feelings. Okay, if you feel headache, okay, that means you have a problem of repression of feelings. And if you have back pain, lack of sincerity toward oneself. Okay, so she actually in that training session she talk about this 24, and also like she mentioned one very special example as I remember. So she said if kids, okay, if kids are they cannot they are okay, how can I say this word? Okay, if small kids, okay, when they're born, okay, we put them on diaper, okay, we put them on diaper, but they still kids cannot release the diaper, still using the diaper. Why? Okay, because they're missing something from a family. Okay, family love. Okay, that's why they want to keep it. Okay, they want to keep these feelings with themselves, feel safe. Okay, feel confident. Okay, if they don't wear diapers, they may I mean overnight, okay, the bed may be wet. Okay, so why they still want to put diaper, or they cannot release the diaper? Because they want these family connections. She wants to hold these family connections, because she may or he may, the kid, okay, the child may not see the parents all the time, only maybe in the evening. Okay, and that's why she wants to hold the experience with family, with father, mother, longer together. And that's why she cannot release something, because she feel if she release, she don't feel any confidence anymore. Okay, so let's see. Okay, yeah, that's all the PPTs. There are 70, I think 70 pages, but we didn't go through on each detail because it's too much. Okay, so what I want to do right now, okay, what I want to do right now, I would like to dive, okay, into our database and see with the analyzing, okay, with the analyzing, what can we read? Okay, what we can read. So let's I hope you have the newest Blue app already downloaded. If not, okay, if not, please download the new one. Okay, because the old Blue Dot app will not update in the future anymore. Okay, you need to download the Blue app, the new one. Okay, so I will mirror my mobile phone first. Okay, then you can see it, what I'm talking about. So let's see. Okay, so prepare your Healy with you in your hand. Okay, hold your Healy. Okay, if you have already, it's a good. And yes, this is here. Okay, okay, you can see I mirror my mobile phone on the screen, that you can see it. I make it more shining. Okay, here I have all the Healy apps here. Okay, so you have the previous one, the red dot. Okay, don't use it anymore in the future. Use only the new one. Okay, the pink one. Okay, download the new one. It's called Healy 2. Okay, and the previous Heal Advisor Analyze Resonance app. Okay, with the Blue Dot app also will not update it anymore. Please download the new one. Okay, this is very important. This is the newest. This is the second version. Use it only this. Okay, so now let's see. Let's click the Blue app. Open up the Blue app, and let's look together. So for the Blue app, when you start it, okay, you need internet connection, because it's always the latest version downloaded in your app. Okay, if you don't have the internet connection, so it may fail. Okay, may fail to start the program, or may fail to activate the app. Okay, only for the starting moments you need internet connection, and after that you don't need anymore. Okay, and where to find creative homeopathy? You can see we have now, right, 5 options. Okay, we have 5 options, and here on the, you should find the creative homeopathy in the resonance database on the 3rd position. Okay, now if you scroll down, okay, you can see after courage, after Bach flower remedies, this one, creative homeopathy psyche 347. And if you click the program itself on the big arrow here, okay, on the find line, end of the line, so you can see the person you choose, okay, and you want to see, is there any further information on this database? On the downstairs, you can see after start analyze, there's a click button, sentence, further information on this database. So you just click it and you can see everything here. Like I showed you before, arboretonium D299792458. Does anyone know what this means? Okay, this is actually the light speed. Okay, one particle can move to another particle with light speed. This is the light speed. That means this frequency can send with light speed to the person you would like to analyze, the person you would like to harmonize, you would like to balance, okay, with these specific remedies. Okay, this D means for this as time. Okay, this is light speed. Okay, good. Then let's click start analyze. Okay, let's click it. Now it's asked for your Healy, so you need to turn on your Healy, okay, and let it find your Healy, your mobile device. So next, okay, this is the one I would like to use right now, and let's say okay, connect. Okay, so Healy device is connected. It will analyze in the next few moments, in few seconds. And at the time, okay, you don't need to put your finger on the screen anymore, okay? But still, you need to be calm. You need to be concentrated on the person you would like to analyze with Healy on this person's information field. So you need to be calm, okay? You need to be silent. You need to be maybe you close your eye, just think of this person, or maybe just look at this person's picture. Is also available to let Healy to be connect with this person's information field, okay, by the fastest way, okay? And because there are 347, that means Healy is running one program after one, so 347 different programs to see the response of this person's information field and give you 5 top, okay, give you 5 top results. Okay, after it's analyzed, you can see there are 5 top results, and we need to go one by one to see what's going on. What's the answer? Did creative homeopathy psyche find out? Okay, so we need to have patience to see what will come out after it's analyzed. It needs a little bit time. Okay, right now you can see it's only 34%. It needs to be completed by 100%, so we can see the top 5 result from 347 answers. Okay, and when you use the first time, it takes also longer, okay, than normal. So at the beginning, when you use the first time, this database, it would take a little bit longer than previous or longer than before, okay, because it need to check one by one, okay? So there are 347 different answers, and this will be checked by Healy to this person with this person's information field to understand what this person needs from Healy. Okay, what we can do when we see the result. Okay, so have a little patience. It's already at 5:57, then 58. Okay, so it's take a time because this is the first time I'm using on the new Blue app with creative homeopathy. That's why it need a little bit time or a little bit longer. Okay, if you like, I'm using very often a gold cycle. Okay, so it's very, very quick to have the result. Okay, creative homeopathy is the first time. That's why for the first time always would take longer than normal. Okay, so once again, have a little bit patient and we'll see. So I see there's no questions. Okay, it means everything is okay. Everything is clear. So let's see. Let's wait. 25% to go. So 77, 78, then almost 80. Okay, 81. Okay, still, if you analyze this person's information field, concentrate more specific on this person. Okay, also maybe read the name of the person. Okay, to let Healy can connect to this person's information field via the information field. Okay, but so almost down 99% of my 92%, so 9% to go. 8, then 7. Then I'm also really excited to see what's going on in me. What is the darkest place? What is my trauma? Okay, what I need to harmonize to balance. So this is almost done. Okay, so you can see it needs pediculus capitis. Okay, with this number, then desire state pediculus capitis is the harmonization of the stress pattern, unable to cope with one's own limits and those of others. Okay, and you can see the result here. The all 5 are not that high. Okay, for me, what it means high. High is if you see 80%, over 80%. Okay, and if you want to know what 68 means, you just need to click the gray area or gray button. You can see already what is the relevance parameter from -100 to +100%. Relevance represents the priority and urgency of the topic. The higher the relevance, the greater the importance for the moment of analysis in the information field. Okay, so more, I said a line, more than 80% means urgent. Okay, less than 80% means still there, still need to harmonize to balance, but not that urgent. Okay, so in urgent case, okay, normally with the Healy Academy guidance, urgent, okay, you can use 38 seconds, okay, and 6 or 8 times. Okay, you can use 6 times, 7 times, or 8 times continuously, one after one. Okay, and if that not urgent, okay, chronic, okay, not that urgent, then choose 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Okay, 2 minutes and 50 seconds, and just 3 times. Okay, then should be harmonized and balanced really quick. Okay, and from my personal experience here, okay, 6 to 8 times 38 seconds may not enough. Okay, may not enough. I would choose additionally 26 minutes. Okay, to continuous deliver frequency to this person's information field, 26 minutes long, not only 37 seconds, 6 to 8 times, and also after, if you see here, like this case, it's not that urgent, okay, then I will choose 2 minutes and 49 seconds, okay, and do 3 times, okay, and then additionally, after 3 times, 2 minutes, 50 seconds, then I will put also 26 minutes afterwards, okay, like here right now, just vibrate, okay, and choose the time on the right. So in that time, I will choose 2 minutes, 50 seconds and do 3 times, one after one. Okay, then after 3 times, I'll click 26 minutes to manifest these frequencies. Like when you put 26 minutes, that means it's same frequencies continuously 26 minutes without any stops. Okay, without any stops. This is like continuous energy frequency sending to harmonize to balance certain situation. Okay, this is for my personal experience. But if you say, okay, maybe 26 minutes not enough, I would like to put 2 hours. Yes, it's also good, because healing is actually in your hand. You decide, you make decisions. Not I make decisions for you. We can give you only recommendation and guideline. Okay, we are not say you can only do that and do that and do that. No, Okay, never. Healy Academy never do that. We can only recommend you. This is better if you use like this way, or if you like use this way, but we never say you have to use it like this way. Okay, there's no protocol at all. There's no sequence. Okay, you have to do that and do that and do that, then you can do that and do that. Okay, good. So I hope with this small explanation, you get to know a little bit more about creative homeopathy, and also how to read the result and how to use the time for vibration. Okay, so then I see there's no question at all for me, and so I will put back, I'll give you the microphone back to Shama. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Micheal. I think it was an amazing session. And if anyone has any questions, you can write in the chat box so that we can. We don't see any questions in the chat box. So it seems that everyone has understood everything. So
everyone
Penny,
is happy.
Yeah, Penny has a question. Yeah, please write in the chat box. Dr. Micheal can see the questions, or if you can write to me, I'll read it to him. Or if you want to ask, I can unmute you and you can ask Penny if you have any questions. You raise your hand, and so that I can see and unmute you also.
We have, okay, there's one. Yeah, iPhone, raise the hand. Okay, Lena Joy. Okay, wow. Okay.
Okay, so
thank you.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, Dr. Micheal, thank you. It's Nagaraj here.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hi. So you said it's like homeopathy. Once we analyze, first time we need to do for 38 seconds 7 times, and if time is there, 2 minutes 59 seconds 3 times, and continuously we have to do for 26 minutes, or do we need to give gap after that 26 minutes we need to run?
So this is my experience. Okay, so 3 times is actually, if it's not that urgent. Okay, 3 times may not enough. Okay, may not enough. Okay, so I explain a lot. Okay, so but this is only from my perspective, my personal experience. Okay, you don't need to follow. It's never be a must. You have to do it. You can. Healy is in your hand. Okay, you can choose the time. Not I choose the time for you. Okay, if you say 2 hours better, okay, why not do 2 hours? 8 hours is better. Okay, do 8 hours. Okay, it's like you would like, how you would like to help your person, or how would you like to help someone? Okay, you decide how long you want to help someone. If you choose 8 hours, that means you send 8 hours continuously energy frequency to balance, harmonize some issues. Okay, from this person. Is also good. Okay, there's never be a must. It's just a guideline, recommendation to you, for you. If you would like use it, you may experience good result. Okay.
Okay, Penny, I have allowed you to unmute. You can ask.
Yeah, thank you. Hi, Dr. Micheal. I'm Penny. I'm the one who requested the session. Thank you so much for this. It was really helpful. Yeah. The question I have, I've got 2 questions actually. The first one is, if I accidentally ran the same program on a person twice, right, the homeopathy program, and I got slightly different results each time. I got a couple out of the 5 that were the same, but then I got a couple of others that were a little bit different. So my question was, is that because there could be multiple things going on with a person, and therefore, even if I run it a few minutes later, something else might come up? Or what could be the reason behind that? Okay,
now just understand it. In the information field, okay, there is no time, no space limitation. Okay, could be some areas like you are sitting in, I don't know where you're sitting for, but I'm sitting in Dubai, in Taiwan. Okay, Dubai. So you sit in Dubai and analyze me. Okay, because my time is continuous running. Your time also. So that's why every time you analyze, you should get different result. I never get the same exact result. Okay, during 3 years at Healy. Okay, I never get the same result. So because the time is running, and you know, in our life, every second happens something, okay? May just one noise, okay? At least one noise, this signal can put in us, okay? Hide in us, and this maybe can cause something, okay? This is like a trauma issue, okay? So each time when you analyze, you have different result, but the important thing is to know if the percentage, if you see the percentage is high, that means one of these 5 results, you see more, maybe 1 or 2, 80%, 90%, or maybe like I just show you, 1 or 5 of my results are around 60. So that means not that urgent. But if you see something urgent, then also need to be care, okay, to take care, because it's already show you urgent case. So you need to like alert, okay, something is happening there, or this issue is already long time ago. And this person would like to try to kick this trauma out of his life or her life. Yeah.
All right, thank you. And the second question is, if I do run the vibration on them, as many minutes as you said, or even hours or whatever, would I expect that particular result that's come in the first check, would I expect that to disappear eventually? Should it stop showing up? Or could it be that it could still show up even though I've run the vibration a few times?
Yeah, still. Okay, so if you remember, if it's urgent case, okay, if it's urgent case, that means the result you see 1 of 2 or maybe all over 80%, you should do with 38 seconds, okay, because it's really 38 seconds is really, really strong. It's like energy sending really quick, really strong to that person to harmonize, to balance certain issue, okay, and you send 7 times, 8 times, so it's actually can really balance, harmonize in the very fast way and quickest way. And I with my own experience again, 7 times not enough, because I see some changes after half hour later, and I would like to help this person to jump over really fast, really quick, or during the changing situation. So I put 26 minutes to harmonize also this during the changing time. So the result will be much, much better after you see it. Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, Lena. Lena, you have a question? Yeah, you can unmute.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, Dr. Micheal Chen. And every time your trainings are so insightful, and we come to know the importance of these programs, what we are holding in Healy. Thank you so much for giving in such in-depth detail. Thank you. My question is, like you have suggested to run 38 seconds. I do understand that's a booster shot. But what in case, like if I run 7 times 38 seconds, then I leave it for whole night, like 6 hours, 9 hours. I can just leave whole night homeopathy psyche. Will it be effective? And then I'll run it once in a week. How frequently do you expect us to get back to homeopathy psyche and run it frequently? How frequently should we use homeopathy psyche for an individual?
Okay, I can only say from my own experience, okay? Because everyone is different. Everyone needs different things, okay? So from my experience of my practice here, if you see there is something urgent, okay, then I will run every day. Okay, I will run once a day, like 7 times, 8 times every day, and 26 minutes. I spend this time to harmonize, balance this for this person. And I experience after 3 days, 4 days, or 1 week later, should be good to go, should be good enough, should be balanced, harmonized in that way. Okay, but the longest period we see at Healy is 1 month. Okay, there's something really, really deep, okay, really, really broke, okay, really big issue, big trauma, need time. Okay, some issue may clear easily, but some issue really, really a big block, okay, big blockage. So it need time to take out. Okay, so step by step, little by little. And for the timing, okay, at Healy Academy, we talk only 2 times, okay? 38 seconds, 2 minutes, 50 seconds, because it's easier for everyone. If you explain each one, okay, then you got a lot of, it's confuse everyone, because according to, as you know, Healy come from time waver, okay? We analyze we see one issue. Okay, we need to sync 7 different layers. Okay, in time wave. Okay, and we don't want to confuse Healy user because it's too much. If you see, okay, if you have one question and you get 7 answers, you get crazy. How should we do it? Continue, okay? But that's why at Healy, we put it easy. If you see something urgent, only 37 seconds. Not urgent, 2 minutes 50. And the rest, if you want, you can try. But like I can only say from my side, if a person, okay, one of my friends, he asked for help because he's going to have a surgery tomorrow, okay? And I'm not sure when he will exactly to be in the surgery. So I put him on 8 hours because I want him have the best energy frequency during that time because I don't know when he will be in the surgery room. So I say, okay, I click him and I choose 8 hours, okay, to vibrate energy continuously 8 hours for him to actually to protect him, to put him in a very harmonized, balanced situation. This is what you can do, okay?
Got it.
This is only,
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much. It's clear.
Okay.
And
Okay.
one more question I have. So when we actually a new person, when they get Healy, we suggest them to go with the gold cycle. It has usually been noticed that by the time they reach the 3rd and the 4th program of the gold cycle, they also have a detox of their old thoughts, old memories, old painful memories, which comes out during the detox period, the gold cycle period. So we suggest them by 3rd and the 4th program, start the emotional well-being program. And as a package of emotional well-being, homeopathy psyche is one of them. We have Australian bush flower, Bach flowers, I Ching, scissor salt. So as per you, is there any priority we have to run during that initial 1 week when the person is going through the gold cycle for the first time and going through a lot of emotional changes in the body? So what do you suggest? What should be the priority in using the emotional well-being program at that time?
Okay, so from my experience, I can only say at the beginning, I don't suggest them to use too much frequency, to use too much programs. I stay really at gold cycle. Okay, pure is actually the best program to purify, to detox, to release, or something. Sometimes if some memory come out, okay, they can do. They actually, we have program like care, energy, release or relax can help too. Really, at the beginning for the and second week for people who just receive Healy, starting using Healy, let them only stay with the gold cycle. If you put them too much, it's like they are in the kindergarten level, okay? And you put him already in the high college level or university level, they get confused, okay? So start slowly, start easily with them, okay? And if they more educated, then educated them a little bit. Don't give them everything because they're confused. They don't know what to do and they try everything. And then actually the result may not that's what we want to see or may not be perfect because it's too much, okay? So start really easily with them. Just let them use pure at the beginning, at the first week. I always recommend new member, use pure, okay? For the first week and only 6 days, take Sunday out, okay? Sunday, no program, no touch Healy, okay? And first week, only in the morning, 1 pure program, evening 1 pure program, and also at night 1 program, okay, pure, okay? Only pure program in the beginning, at the first week. And second week, additionally, a little bit 1, 2, but stay with gold cycle. I think this is more important to detox and let people drink a lot of water, okay? And let them also go out a little bit to contact with earth, take out the shoes, take out the salt, let them contact earthing, okay? It's also releasing some bad memories also that can help, okay?
Thank you. Thank
okay,
you so much,
good.
Dr.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I have one question here in the chat box. It says that how much it's useful for kids, that creative homeopathy, can it be used for?
For kids, it's really actually, we actually using on kids only on Blue app, okay? We not let the kids use with the bracelets or with coil. We use all these kids like kids they're going to school and they are not talk about what's happening in the school, and they are really silent or back home and already in the room, don't go out, never go out or never talk. Okay, so something happened in the school for these kids. So we use normally, from my experience again, I use normally Alaska gem elixir or the gem elixir to help them, okay, to balance, harmonize maybe some bad situation, bad traumas during the school time. Okay, so this is very helpful. Or kids are hyper kids, okay, they're jumping around and cannot stop talking. Okay, this also I do Bach flowers, okay, like this way. But there's no SOPs. Okay, try everything. Try everything.
Okay, well, we have one question from Shivani. She says, can pregnant women use Blue app vibration?
Yes, Blue app, okay, not with microcurrent, okay, not microcurrent. Blue app information field is good. Yeah, can actually do that.
Perfect. And we have one from Manju. For kids having autism, how to use?
So autism, I would suggest use chakra, use meridian, okay, to open up. Autism is happening in the head area, okay? So help chakra, meridian, what else? Bach flowers can help, and also brain harmony. If you want, you can use the Micheal in the Blue app, okay? So with kids, always be careful, okay? Or pregnant people or people with like this certain, like they have peacemakers. So always put them on Blue app is better, because we don't know when microcurrent frequencies goes to the body, to the bioenergetic field, and through this device or through these specific items, how it will increase the effect or decrease the effect. We don't know, because there's no third party can explain to us and want to confirm to us. So with kids, with certain people like pregnant woman, peacemaker, or heart disease person, always keep them on Blue app. That should be good enough. Okay.
Thank you. And we have one more for 21-year-old with Down syndrome. Any suggestion?
Okay, this is actually we're going to medical. Okay, to medical. Yeah. I think Shama, write down the question, send to Serena, and I will answer her, and she will get you back. Okay, because it's too medical. We should not talk too much medical.
Got it. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I think that's all. We don't have any more questions. Thank you so much, Dr. Micheal, for taking out your time. And I think we have got a lot of value from what you explained, and really thankful to you. And we look forward to having more sessions with you. Thanks a lot.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye. See you next time. Have a